Well, we've got to think about the challenge that we have as a government. We have ensured that our priorities will go to those people who need it most, and about impact, investing in the areas that will have impact, of which Māori will be significantly benefiting from, and setting a foundation in the Māori space certainly to orient the direction to where we think we could make the biggest impact for Māori in that space. So the budget is a start. It's not a finish. We've got 2 more budgets in front of us, but it will deliver gains to Māori whānau.
But in this budget, why is it half of the 122 million that was secured in the last budget?
Well, we're not comparing apples with apples. We've got to remember the previous government was selling off state homes. They were prepared to let people sleep in cars. They weren't investing in a health system that delivered to the majority of our people. We campaigned on those issues. And this budget...
Different issues though, Minister. We're talking about Māori-specific funding. We're comparing Māori funding to Māori funding. We're comparing 122 to 53.
Actually, that's too simplistic. We are comparing a government that wants to invest in gains for people, where the previous government were actually prepared to let the market dictate how people survived. And it's a very different government.
How did you not get more with the Māori caucus of 13?
In fact, if you look across the whole budget, the budget is investing in areas where there will be immediate impact. If you look at the families package, the winter payment, to ensure that our whānau are able to secure support if they are living in households with children, the payment for clothing allowances, of which our grandparents bringing up children, those are all areas that will benefit. On top of that, we have the Māori budget. But despite everything else and how hard it's been, because the previous government were prepared to sell off state homes, not invest in healthcare, we are investing in those areas and we're going to deliver in the other areas that will make a difference.
Minister, you're bringing this into the wider space though. Families package, this isn't Māori specific money. This is a separate kaupapa. Māori specific money is less. It's less than half. Kelvin Davis called 122 million crumbs. If 122 million is crumbs, what's 53?
It is the wider space, because inequality and poverty exists in the wider space, and it is unacceptable for a great majority of our whānau Māori to be living in a state of poverty. That is not just a Māori issue. It exists across a spectrum of issues, and our government is saying we can have impact in the areas that will alleviate poverty, develop some areas of opportunity, but significantly invest where our whānau will get significant gain: public healthcare system, public education system, secure home ownership options, as well as good affordable rental options as well, because everybody needs a roof over their heads.